Hi, my name's James. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing Amzchef induction hob. Now, the reason why I wanted to do an unboxing and a review of this product is because I sometimes do my cooking outside, especially if I'm doing a low and slow smoke or whether I'm using the grill. But I don't always necessarily want to be using gas, and if it's a really windy day, that can present me with issues with having that consistent heat that you need when you're using a frying pan or a saucepan. So we'll unbox it, we'll review it, see how it compares, and then hopefully that will give you an insight into whether you would consider an induction hob for your outdoor cooking too. Let's unbox it and see how we get on. So first impressions, what can you say? It's a box, but it does look like it's well packaged. Let's open this part up. Get it the right way. Yeah, that looks well packaged to me. Doesn't look like that would get damaged in transit very easily. Now I'm in the UK, so this has got a 3-pin plug, but no doubt if you're ordering it in another country, then you just have to make sure it comes with the relevant plug for your power outlets. In the UK as well, we use 230 volt. It might be different in other countries. You get an instruction booklet. So the actual unit itself is very thin. I think according to the specs it's about 45 millimeters in depth. So that even if you wanted to go camping, maybe take it in a camper van, or if you've got sufficient power on an inverter in your car, then you could even use that to camp when you're out and about if you needed to and cook with. So on the front here, you've got your on off, you've got power or temp as was mentioned, increased temperature adjustment up, temperature adjustment down, lock function, and a timer, which as it mentions on the box is 3 hours. And then the lead length, we just remove the cable tidy. The lead length to me looks like that's probably around about a meter, so that should be ample to get you to a power socket. Now I'm going to be hooking this up to my outdoor socket, and then we're going to be doing a comparison, boiling some water, maybe a time-lapse video, a litre of water in each pan, and then see what one performs best and also the times that it takes to boil water, for instance. So let me hook this up and then we'll run that test. So one thing to note if you are considering an induction hob is that you do need to make sure that your frying pans, saucepans are going to be compatible with the induction hob. So an easy test is to get a magnet and then stick it on your pan. Now this isn't sticking on this pan, which means this is not going to work on this induction hob. However, on these pans I know that they will work, they're induction compatible, and that's a simple test that you can do just with a magnet. Just make sure it sticks. But if you're buying new pans, look out for the labels to show you that it is induction ready. I'll put equal amounts of water in each saucepan. So I've got a large jug of water here. I'm going to put 600 millilitres in each. .600 in that one. And 600 in that one. What I'll do, I'll light my gas one first. Just remove that from the heat. And then I'll remove this one from the heat. And I'll turn that on. Put that up to 2000 watts. and we'll put both of those back on and we'll start our timer. And that just told me pot on the induction hob, so it won't work without a pan being on there. And another great benefit of an induction hob is that they cool down a lot quicker than the metal would on a gas grill or maybe a ceramic hob. So for safety reasons, an induction does have that benefit as well. So at 2 minutes 40 or thereabouts, we're at a full boil. So I'm going to turn this one off. And in terms of where we're getting on with the gas, we're at 71 degrees. It's climbing. I don't expect it to take much longer, but as you can appreciate, that induction hob was a lot quicker. And as mentioned before, if it's a windy day, you might struggle because obviously that flame's going to be affected on the gas grill. But on an induction hob, the wind's going to have no bearing. So if you do have a lid on top, then you're probably going to be able to heat things up even quicker. Currently at 4 minutes. And a nice little thing that I've just noticed on the Amzchef is that it is actually flashing hot. So if somebody else has been cooking and they come along, they're going to see that it's hot. So that's another extra benefit. So we are boiling, but we're not at a rolling boil. So that's 99.9, that is 100 degrees, boiling point of water. So I'll turn that one off, and that achieved that around about 4 minutes 50 seconds. So just to show you, that's the warning that comes up once the unit's been switched off. And as mentioned, I can lock the unit and it will display lock, unlock. The touch sensitivity on this is fantastic as well. It hasn't once missed when I've pushed a button. So I can show you again. If I just turn that, that's 1200 watts. I can ramp that up quite easily, ramp that down. And what you will notice when you switch these off, there's a fan underneath that cools down, which means that this will cool down a lot quicker. So I'd advise against just unplugging it or switching off at the socket, because that fan won't have an opportunity to dissipate the heat inside. So I'm really impressed with this unit so far. So let's do a quick summary. So in summary, what are my thoughts on this Amzchef 2000 watt induction hob? Well, I personally think this is a fantastic unit, and if you are looking for a new induction hob or you've never purchased one in the past, I would suggest this is definitely a worthwhile purchase. Obviously these are designed to be used in a kitchen, so you need to take that into consideration if you've got ambient weather that is not suitable for this appliance. But I really do think, compared to other products on the market, when I was doing my research, I found at this price point, which was £60, but it was running at a 20% discount on Amazon. And I'm a Prime member, so I didn't pay delivery. So you might need to take that into consideration. If you're not a Prime member and if it's not on deal, you're looking at least £60. There were other options available, but I didn't feel that the reviews they were given on Amazon were particularly great, and they weren't particularly in depth either. So not that this is a huge purchase, but you don't want to be messing around when it comes to just getting on and boiling some water, for instance. It should be quite simple. So to know that this will do that more than adequately, plus all the other safety features that it presents, I would definitely give this a thumbs up. So if you've liked the video, then please also give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll be releasing more content in the very near future. Thanks for watching.